Hi everyone, hope you well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Vechain. Once again, thank you for your support. Okay, really do appreciate it. So I know right now people are in despair. It's awful. It's horrible. But these are optimal opportunities moving forward because obviously you got to appreciate we're in a bullrun right here, and obviously we've got the buy and go to the beat system from CoinsKid. And right now, you are caught in a level of consolidation. You're between the EMAs. You're holding support to 55 at the moment. But if you do start to roll over, do anticipate putting some cheeky bids in at this level. Okay, this 0.35. If there is another rollover and a bit of a capitulation event across the board for crypto again, and it is all a big if, I would anticipate that you're looking at a further 51% correction right there for Vechain, and that would actually make the ABC correction complete, and you're potentially looking at the A wave and the C wave being the same size. So you've got roughly, where is that, 76% just there. And if you take the top of the B wave just there down to there, you're looking at bang on the same. So just because that was measured like that, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to happen. Obviously, you're fully aware this is all theory based, okay? And right here, you could enter a level of consolidation before we get the pop out and break up to the upside and onwards and upwards to our targets. Now, this particular target here, this is a Fibonacci extension target. I will go into that in another video, but today I want to be quick because I've got to go out, so I'm trying to get this video out to you. So, so far so good. It's adhering to structure at the moment, okay? I know it looks bad. I know we've had this ABC correction and everyone's running for the hills and panicking and fearing a bear market, but it's part and parcel of the cycle of the bull market, unfortunately. Things can't go up forever, and as long as they come down and hold support, you're good for continuation, okay? So yeah, we do anticipate further upside for Vechain later in the year, towards the start of next year, and it may come even earlier than that once we get this capitulation event and this ABC correction out of the way. So it would be lovely if Vechain does come down to these particular levels, because from there, right there, personally, I'm anticipating it coming there, and I'll put some cheeky bids in there, to be honest with you. I'm going to set some longs in there, and I would imagine that if it does continue, to that price prediction just there, you're looking at 2,113% increase, and to the $1.50, which we've been anticipating for quite a while right now, it would be almost 3,995%. And obviously, when Vechain was down here and we were laying on the fibs, okay, and given this price prediction up here, which was shown you, you would have been saying no way, down there in despair. And look at that, that was a whopping 3,000% increase as well. So do anticipate, that after this pullback and this level of consolidation, this is a potential target right here for Vechain moving forward. And it is a potential. It's not set in stone. It's not something that would 100% happen. So don't take it as financial advice. We don't make these videos for financial advice. We can't do that. We're just educational entertainment purposes. And all I'm doing is relaying what I'm seeing in the charts. Okay. So right now, yeah, we are holding a key level of structure. We're holding support relatively well. If we was to roll, then do anticipate a bounce off that particular level, because like I said to you, so many videos, okay, swing highs and swing lows, you get caught between, you consolidate before back testing swing low and hitting resistance on swing highs, break that swing high resistance, you see you later. Right now what you've done, you've wicked off the swing high, okay? So if you do, look, you've wicked off the swing high, see that, look to the left, that's your swing high, boom. So if you do lose that swing high, then you look at your swing low, and this is exactly where that target is, and it ties up with the alleyway theory, and also a major support zone right there, the swing low. So yeah, and obviously if you do lose that, then you've got the swing high and swing low, and that's how it works, swing high, swing lows basically. So yeah, do target. We've had the bounce off this particular level there, support, which is good because that's what you want to see, swing highs turning support. We've already back tested this swing high, so there is confidence for the fact that that might actually be the bottom. So that's another indicator that might actually be the bottom for Vechain. The fact that you've bounced off this swing high, you have actually tested it as support, and you may not come down to that level. Again, I'm not got a crystal ball, but if you do start to lose this support right now, if you do start to see Vechain come down and lose 0.5888, then do anticipate a 0.356597 as a beautiful little place to enter some bids for a bounce and continuation, and in the latter part of the bull run right there. So enough rambling on. I'm going to dive into hourly time frame to see what we can see for Vechain. Okay, so with Vechain then, I think the previous video we gave you this rising wedge target, didn't we? And we broke out of it, and obviously you're not going to get there overnight. You're not going to come to the bottom overnight, like I've shown you when we broke out of this original rising wedge. It comes in waveforms. Okay, I think if we look at it on the front, no, you can see it here anyway. You know, we eventually got down to this target, didn't we? But it breaks out. It just goes, see you later, alligator. We're going straight down there. It slowly, gradually comes down. Okay, and you can see eventually it got to the target, and right now you have broken out of that rising wedge for Vechain on the hourly time frame, and you are coming down. Obviously, you can see that you're under the EMAs at the moment. You picked up, but again, you've hit the top of the wedge as resistance, and that's what I said to you. To break that pattern, you know, the pattern that's in play, you have to break the high, and right now you can see that's where you ran into a wall and you're rolling back. Now, there is a key level of interest for me personally on Vechain, is this resistance channel we've got on the go here. I'm going to look at the 4 hourly time frame, so you can see you are in a massive downtrend at the moment, hitting resistance, and it's almost as if it has a destination, obviously, isn't it, which is this target here, which we've given you, which you're fully aware of. Okay, so do anticipate that, you know, if Vechain continues to hit its head, that's where you will come down to those potential targets. So looking at the 4 hourly time frame just there, you can see you're in a downtrend, you're hitting your head on the 20, you're struggling to get above the 55. You've not necessarily come back up to this level of resistance right there. Do anticipate that, obviously, you know, that once you get down to this level here and validate this breakdown target of the rising wedge, that's where you could see a pickup, hit your head, and continuation of the roll. But unfortunately at the moment, yeah, you're in a downtrend, you're in your head, and you're coming lower, aren't you? So unless you can break those key levels of resistance right there, then you are looking at more downside for Vechain. So looking at the hourly time frame, then, is there anything else that's going on here? Obviously, you lost a 0.78 at the golden ratio right there. That's confluence of the fact that you are forming that big reversal wave, because this, in effect, is just a reversal wave coming back to where you formed. Do you see that? Using Fibonacci. So I'm just going to drop that out right now so we can see what's going on. So take that out, and that's your target just there of this reversal, and also the rising wedge that you've got on the cards for Vechain as well. So at the minute there was a W bottom just there. That's how obviously played out. Can you see that? And just there is a bit of an head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, head and shoulders pattern just there as well. So I'll always show you things, because obviously I can't keep you updated all the time. So this is a beautiful little pattern in itself that was played out. Do you see that? So from there to there, we do this. You can see that it came up, look, when it broke resistance, it came up, met a target, and it's rolled over again. Now you've lost the support of this particular W bottom trend line. Do you see that? So now you're creating an M top pattern just there. Let's have a look at this. So you've got this level of we've just said head and shoulders, isn't it? It is an head and shoulders. Let's have a look. It's head and shoulders and see what destination is. Just there. Do you see that little head and shoulders pattern? So you've got the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder, and you've got reversal out of that, and obviously you can see the reversal, and it's playing out, and boom, it's been met, but it's actually lost support of this. Do you see that? So now it's on its way down again. So with that, yeah, you are rolling over, obviously, you can see that. But if you do start to create these little patterns, these are all tradable, okay? These are all tradable patterns, because obviously you broke resistance right there, you had a target up there, so that was a beautiful 10% trade right there. And obviously you've lost that support there, and that's in itself a short opportunity from there down to there, I think it was, wasn't it? So that's 5%. Let's have a look. Let's measure this properly. So from there, do you break down target? Oh, it is there anyway. What am I doing? I'm tired today. So from there, yeah, it was a breakdown target. So that was a lovely little short of 5.36%. Now, right now, you're on this resistance zone, this level just there. Now, if you hit your head, you're going to roll over, okay? You're forming a bearish cross just there on the hourly time frame, and that'll contribute to your downtrend. So do anticipate further downside here, from here, to come down to this target, okay? Eventually, like I said to you, it might not get there overnight, and you can see from the previous rising wedge breakdown target, it took a while to get there, didn't it? So the eventual target is 21% depreciation down to retest this particular rising wedge target, the breakdown target. So yeah, that's it. And again, to invalidate this particular pattern, all you got to do is come back up and break this high, okay? Break this, see Vechain break that high, and it invalidates the pattern, and potentially you're going to come up and test this channel once more as resistance, and you can see it's a descending channel of resistance, and I would anticipate a retest of it, to be honest with you, in this downtrend that you do find yourself in. So do anticipate that at some point for Vechain on its destination down to the lows right there. So yeah, that's basically Vechain. There was a bit of an inverse head and shoulders here, wasn't there, as well, but that's not played out, is it? Just there, it's not played out. Let's have a look. So you got this pattern just there. Do you see this? You got your left shoulder, your head shoulder, your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder. You broke out, but obviously you've hit the resistance of this rising wedge. You've fell back under, and right now you're under the cosh. So yeah, that's basically Vechain. So there's all sorts of patterns in at play that the highly tradable in and out patterns. Okay, and if you look on the 15-minute, you'll see even more as well. So you've got that long there, which you took and executed. Then you've got the short just there, which you executed. And potentially, you know, if you do start to form another little W bottom pattern here, there is another little play. You know, you start to repeat this, do something like this. Again, if you break that level of resistance or support, put a cheeky long. Okay, in out trading. Take care, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow on another update on Vechain. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care. Bye bye.